The next step for your Dalek drawing, once you have it all drawn out on your final page, is to start using the color pencils to add all of your color. Now remember, you're trying to add contrast by your choice of color, but also unity, and you only want to have just between 4 to 6 colors. We're using the Prismacolor color pencils, and the Prismacolors are a special color pencil that allows you to blend your colors together really well. I'm going to ask that you only use the handheld pencil sharpeners, which are in our cups on our tables. So to start with my drawing, I'm going to start with this line down the center and apply this yellow line. You can have areas that have flat color, but you're also going to have areas which are changing in value, are transitioning from one color to the next. But you're still going to have to apply your knowledge of what value means. So value is how light or dark a color is. On your Elements of Design sectionals, you had to make a value scale going from light to dark. When you're using a value scale going from light to dark, you're going to change the pressure of your color pencil. So at the top of this triangle, I used a dark value, so I pressed pretty hard. And then as I go further down this line, I'm going to use a medium pressure on my color pencil until I get down to the bottom, and that's where I'm going to start a lighter value. Notice that as I'm coloring, I am going in a single direction. I'm not going every which way. When you're only going in a certain direction, your drawing is going to look much better in the end. So only choose one direction and stick with that when you're adding your color pencil in. Alright, now that I'm down at the end of this section, I'm going to lessen up my pressure even more to let the value get even lighter, so that I have that transition in value. And I want the values to be even all the way down, so I want to make sure that my pressure is consistent as well. Now what you can also do with the color pencil is you can blend your colors. So if I like this purple, but I want to add a little bit more of a hint to red to it, I can go on top of it and add in a little bit of a red. And I would still want to control the values so that I have my color blend working the way that I would like to, and I'm going to have a red-violet. And I think I'm going to let the red kind of run out about halfway through this purple. And so it's going to gradually go away before it meets the end. So that's one way of creating a color blend. What you can also use is a colorless blender. These color pencils have no color in them, but you do want to make sure that the tip is clean, because they will blend the colors, and so it might have the color that somebody else used before you. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a sharpen. And on top of here where I've blended my two colors, I'm going to use this to blend the two colors together, and you will see that if I keep the pressure, it's going to keep the change in value that I wanted to create. So I'm going to work this over the red and the purple. I'm still going to make sure that I'm keeping the same directional movement. And I'm going to take this all the way down this section to make sure it's blending. So if you can see how the color is changing, that's what the colorless blender will do for you. So as you are adding your color, make sure that your colors are bright. Make sure that you are using a single direction as you're adding your color in. You're only going to use between 4 to 6 colors, and make sure that you have at least one color that is going to contrast from the other colors. So I'm going to spend some time working on this drawing, and you can go ahead and work on yours.